off to the next adventure, going to New Jersey. Let's go, baby, let's go. Guess who's coming along with me for this adventure? No other than Mac. I didn't want to leave him behind today because I'm off from work. So you know I had to take my baby with me, right? Right, you wanted to come with Daddy today? Yes, it's a stormy day. This type of the woods. It looks calm out there, but it's a really, really stormy day. One of my favorite views and places to go, but not on this adventure. On this adventure, I had a lot of things planned, but the weather ruined a lot of the plans for me because I wanted to go play pickleball with the family, which we're gonna still do, but that's gonna come at a later date because it's gonna rain for the next couple of days. If we get a break in the rain and it's dry, you know, maybe we'll go out and play the pickleball, but I had to move that a little bit later in this journey because of the weather for the next couple of days. I believe the next week is gonna have like heavy rain. At times it slows down like right now. But on this adventure, we're just gonna go out. I gotta pick up little Ricky from New Jersey, and then we're gonna head back up here into the mountains. And I wanna test out this battery that I have from LIPULS. They did reach out and send me a 200 amp hour battery, and I just wanna show you guys how well it works. And I'm really like dealing with these companies that are not well known because they have such affordable prices when it's compared with the competitors. Like this 200 amp hour battery is under $400 and it has a 200 amp BMS, but I'm gonna go more into that later. Now we're just gonna go for this journey and hopefully I can get Ricky in time. I have to pick him up from school and I'm about an hour away from where he is. So I'll pick him up, probably we'll get something to eat, and we'll drive back up here into the mountains. And I have to walk the pup too. I walked them before we got in the car, but you know how pups are, they need to go to the bathroom frequently. What a nice life to be a little puppy. Well, Mac is 3 years old, but look at the life he has as we're driving along, just resting away. He was just laying on the dashboard. He had his head up on the dashboard. I don't know how comfortable that was, but he seems very comfortable now. Look how fluffy these trees look. I mean, I know you guys are used to seeing trees, but look how nice these ones look. More scenic views. There are people walking over there. We're gonna pass them and I don't know if this truck is gonna block them, this van right here, but right there, they went by really fast. They were walking out here. If you guys are used to watching my videos, you'll see that this area I come through a lot and it's mountainous, and you can see now that it's just, the mountains are just covered with green trees. There's greenery all over the place and I love it. People come over here, they do nice hikes, mountain climbing, camping, but it's like a year-long wait to get into one of these camping sites over here. So you gotta book it out a year in advance. That's how popular it is. But this is one of my favorite areas to come to. So Mac, let's see how badly he needs to go to the bathroom. Well, he's doing one right now. Come on, Mac. Thought he had to do something else, because we've been driving around all day and he hasn't gone to the bathroom. But let's see what he has to do here. So, come here, boy. Oh, that fell right out of my hand. So we're just waiting now outside of the car for Ricky to come out of school. And of course, I don't want to put his school on camera or anything for privacy reasons, but I know Mac is going to go wild when he see Ricky come out. But for some reason, he's not going to the bathroom. Probably too many distractions all around here. He was eating the grass earlier, but that's just how he is. Oh, he loves eating some parts of this grass. I wonder what it smells like that he eats it. Must have like a familiar smell for him or something like that. But sometimes he eats it. They say the dogs usually have like stomach aches or something like that when they start eating the grass. But I've noticed cats and dogs eating the grass anytime that they wanted to. But I'm sure when Ricky comes out, he's going to say that he wants to get something to eat because I don't think the school gives the lunches that he likes. So we're probably going to stop by somewhere and get something to eat. Hope you guys can see back over here because he's still just sniffing around. He doesn't want to go to the bathroom. Inside the car, it looked like he had to go. But that's for that. We'll see. Headed back up into the mountains now. And look at the package that we picked up. And guess what happened? The dog went to the back. But let's see if I can find the way back. We had to stop by Jersey. Pulling up with gas over here. Had to run in to use the amenities there. Got the pizza. This boy, he ready to eat. He ready to eat. And then I gotta show you guys that LIPULS 200 amp hour battery. Yummy pizza. Yummy pizza. Look at Melanie. Yummy. Here's mine right before we install the batteries. This is a sponsored video by LIPULS. Their 12.8 volt 200 amp hour plus LIFEPO4 battery with a BMS of 200 amps. Power all your off-grid needs. Be prepared for any domestic preparedness incident where your power goes out. This 200 amp hour battery packs a whopping 2,560 watts of power. Welcome back, guys. LIPULS did reach out to me and offer me this battery for free in exchange for an unbiased review. As you can see, this 200 amp hour battery is huge. And when you're being prepared, when you're in this nomadic life, whether you're off grid or you have a power outage in your house, this 200 amp hour battery from LIPULS will be able to get you through your situation, any situation you may be in. Now, you may ask, why can I trust this LIPULS brand? When you compare this to its competitors, this 200 amp hour battery costs just a fraction of the cost to its leading competitors, but it does the same exact job. If you look at it, right on the front, it has a BMS of 200 amps. That's powerful. You have a whopping 2,560 watts of stored power inside this 200 amp hour LIFEPO4 battery. You cannot beat that. I'm going to run you through some quick tests with the 1800 watt heater. I also have some other appliances that we're going to plug into this battery using this Escady 4000 watt inverter. But the main purpose is to show you that this LIPULS 200 amp hour battery is well worth it. And at a price tag under $500, and with the discount code that's available on Amazon, you can get this thing very, very cheap and power your RV, your boat, your golf cart. If you have an off-grid emergency in your house and you have a reliable inverter, pure sine wave inverter, you can power things in your house, your refrigerator, your microwave, your TVs without any problem, any interruptions. This battery is the way to go. LIPULS 200 amp hour battery. Let's take a closer look. Let's go over some of the specs of the battery. As you can see with the pamphlet that comes with the battery, it weighs 52.9 pounds. The terminals are M8s. That's these two things here. Now, if you're looking at the inches in height, that's from the bottom to the top, that is 8.6 inches. If you're looking at the length in inches this way, that is 20.5 inches from this end to this end. And if you're looking for the size in inches from this rear of the battery, that is 9.4 inches. So in review, from the bottom here to up here is 8.6 inches. The total length from this end to the other end is 20.5 inches. If you're going from the front to the back, it's 9.4 inches. Here's the spec card if any of you want to pause the video and look at any specific spec that you want to see. There are several ways to recharge this LIPULS 200 amp hour plus battery. There's Sure Power, where you're going to need a NOCO battery charger or any other charger that goes from AC to DC. Right now we have a NOCO battery charger recharging these batteries. You can also use a DC to DC charger to recharge these batteries. You can also use solar to recharge the battery back up to 100% after you use it for a long period on the road. So that's AC to DC, you have DC to DC, and you have solar. You can connect this system to an already established off-grid system as an upgrade, or you can just build around it. So let's fire up this 4,000 watt inverter. There you go. Just that little beep, the power is on, and we're ready to start these tests. The first draw is going to be from this 1800 watt heater. So we plug the heater on, and here we go. This is all being powered by this 200 amp hour battery. So as you can see, it's no funny noises. The 4,000 watt inverter is more than capable of handling this 1800 watt heater, all being powered by this LIPULS 200 amp hour plus battery. The fan just kicked on the inverter. So this is a really good test. You can feel the heat coming out. So let's go on to the next test. Let's now attempt to pull the maximum draw out of this battery. Now you have 200 amp hours, so let's see what the maximum draw can be. We have 2,560 watts. This heater, let's say it's at 1,800. This usually runs about 500, so let's see what happens. We have both heaters running, and we're going to keep it going. Let's say for like 1 minute, we keep the test running, and we can stay right here while I'm talking to you, and you probably can hear the fan cut on from this inverter. The inverter is strong enough and the battery is strong enough to hold all of the power in. So about 30 seconds have elapsed, and we still have continuous power being drawn from this 200 amp hour plus LIPULS battery. That's with two heaters running. We have an 1800 watt heater running, and we have a 500 watt heater running. And it's more than enough. The battery feels fine. The inverter feels fine. And there's heat coming out of both of the heaters. So I'll say this test was a success. This was about a minute of elapsed time coming from this battery. All right, this next is a no-brainer for this this battery head inverter. Absolutely no-brainer. We have a TV being played. So with the TV being played, sorry if I shake the camera because I'm going to be walking by it. But we have the TV on. We're going to cut on the heater. And we're cutting on the inverter, the other heater. So we have two heaters on and a TV, just to show you how powerful everything is. The fan on the inverter is on, but that's just coming on because we have a high draw of power. Again, we can recharge this battery using an AC to DC charger. We're using a NOCO battery charger right now to recharge the battery. But as you can see, we have two heaters on, a TV, and everything is working fine. So this battery, just from these tests, is proving itself. As you cut the bigger heater off, you'll see that the fan and the inverter cuts off. But the battery is powerful enough. If you ask me, this power test for this battery and this review was a success. I can't overextend my gratitude for LIPULS sending me out this battery free of charge for this honest review. And I hope I was able to show you guys how much power you can pull out of this battery, and it can handle it. So when it comes to comparing to the elite brands, the leading competitors, this 200 amp hour battery from LIPULS stacks right at the top with the leading competitors. It's a 200 amp hour plus battery. Very strong. 200 amp BMS, has everything that the leading competitors have for a fraction of the price. So when you're being prepared for any domestic incidents, power outages, rainstorms, electrical surges that the power is knocked out, are you in your RV, your boat, your golf cart, and you need some sort of battery power, LIPULS is the brand to go to. I'm going to put a link down in the description so that you guys can go right to it. There is a discount code that's available on Amazon. Plug that in, get yourself some extra money off this 200 amp hour LIPULS battery. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of this battery, and I hope you guys enjoyed the whole video. But that's all I got for you for the LIPULS portion of this video. Great battery, great product. Get yours today. You will not be disappointed in this brand. Save yourself some money. Get yourself a big battery. RV life, SUV life, car life, any type of life, recreational outdoor life you have. This is your energy storage solution. I hope you and guys enjoyed the video. I'm back from the trip. Picked up Ricky. Everybody's in Sticks and Bricks. They enjoyed the pizza. We actually had pizza, garlic bread, or garlic knots, beef patties. Everything is gone. It's crazy when you have 5 kids, a dog, and you have both parents. It doesn't last. We had 2 large pizza pies, 2 orders of garlic knots, 3 beef patties. Everything's gone. But all the kids are fed. You know, they had enough. They're full. We're full, hopefully, for the night. But if it's not, we have other frozen pizza that we can throw in the oven. But that's what family life is like. Sometimes you get takeaway, sometimes you cook, but it's nothing better than having family and being prepared, especially with this LIPULS 200 amp hour battery. Guys, remember, this battery is going to be listed on our Amazon storefront. So jump on that. If you want to check out the battery, look at some more of the specs, or you want to see it on Amazon, you know, click on our link and it will take you right to this battery. This is an awesome battery. Also, check out our Smalls RV Adventure shop where you can see a bunch of hats. We have products for dogs, for kids, for babies, for outings, for your home. We have everything listed in our Amazon on our Smalls RV Adventure shop. You can also buy me a coffee. There's a link in the description for that, where if you buy me a coffee, I'll shout you out on here as I buy a coffee. Sorry for the beeping. That's my fridge. If you guys been watching my videos, that's been going on forever. With that, I think it's a low voltage or something. It's probably a short in the fridge or something, but it works. But remember, buy me a coffee. If you want to support the channel in other ways, there's a thanks button down below. You can hit that thanks button. Anything we get for the channel goes right back into the channel. So I'm going to leave you guys with a closer look on this LIPULS 200 amp hour plus 12.8 volt battery. Thank you guys for watching. Couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for nearly 3,600 subscribers. Thank you for all of the views. Thank you for all of the support. So I leave you with a closer look of this battery setup and the camper.